It is opening night. A huge night for both sets of fans. Match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League. Who will get off to a flying start? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Hello, good evening to you wherever you are. The first piece of news to bring you is the fact that the heavens have opened. A rainy night here. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you commentary, and joining me is the former Arsenal defender Lee Dixon. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to this evening. It is Feyenoord facing Barcelona.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game 1. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
Catalan, they say, més que un club, more than a club, and this has always been more than just any old competition for Barcelona, Lee.
Well, it's almost their own. They just love playing in this competition. We always get good games when Barcelona turn up, and I don't think we're in for anything other than that in the group stages. They'll be concentrated because they're professionals, and that'll probably get them through to the knockout stages, and then we know what happens from there.
The initial 11 today for the hosts. This particular setup is becoming more and more in favour.
Yes, Derek, one central striker, two wingers who will provide the width, a very narrow three in midfield, a back four, the two full-backs will be expected to support, but also defend and help out the centre-backs.
This is what we expect from the Blaugrana. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Samuel Umtiti starts alongside Piqué in the middle of the defence. Arturo Vidal plays with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And Luis Suarez will be the main striker here. It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1 underway. Sam Larsson. Robin van Persie now. Well, let's see what he has in store for them. Now Busquets. I always think it's impossible, Lee, not to be moved when you're covering Barcelona in the UEFA Champions League, as the club motto tells you, més que un club, more than just a football club.
Well, you feel that as soon as you come into the stadium, don't you? Even if the team's not playing particularly well, the fans let you know that they're here to support those famous Barcelona shirts, and they do it week in, week out.
Throw in forthcoming for Barca. And it's with Coutinho. And here's Busquets. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Well, match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League, always exhilarating. And as we look at the group, what might we see in this section, Lee?
Well, I think the visiting side are going to be the strongest throughout the group, and they'll be looking to start the campaign off with 3 away points. How good would that be? They're very strong, you'd say stronger than the others in the group, so I'm pretty sure they'll finish top.
Connie Vilhena with it. Carrying a genuine threat here. He's going to be angry with himself, Lee, having failed to take that chance so early in the game.
Well, the first chance of a game's important, but the first goal, sometimes it comes, you're not expecting it.
Now Busquets. Barcelona moving the ball swiftly and finding themselves in a promising position. Well, a sloppy clearance. What can the opposition do with this? He's won the Champions League 4 times in his distinguished career. Lionel Messi. Lee Dixon, what are you looking for from Messi?
Well, brilliance. Simple as that. Every time the little man gets the ball, something happens. He makes the game happen in front of him.
Ivan Rakitic. Sergio Busquets. And now Suarez. And they'll have to throw it back in play. And now Coutinho. Usually plays keep ball better than anyone, Busquets, but not then. And the cross is very much on. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Robin van Persie now. Nikolai Jurgensen. And there's the feed into the box. Whatever it takes to keep them out. And it crossed the byline, a goal kick as a result. Sergio Busquets. Rakitic on the ball. Suarez. Rakitic. Arturo Vidal. Can they get themselves in front here? Well, the post getting in the way there. And the danger cleared. Coutinho's moment in front of goal.
Well, the keeper will be frustrated. He thought he'd saved it. He's so unlucky there. It's a good angle from him as well, but it's in the back of the net.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. Underway again with Barcelona in the lead. Vilhena. It's with Jan-Arie van der Heyden. They've given it away. Van Persie. Taken away by Sergio Busquets. Quick thinking. Good tackle. Luis Suarez with the pass here. Well, it might still work out for them. Not too fussy in clearing his lines.
Well, that was goalkeeping at his best, Derek. What a save that was.
Jordi Alba. Vidal might fancy it. And a half-baked clearance. Well, regaining possession for his side cleverly. Given away. Vilhena. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Well, let's see, does he mean business? Low one in there. He's bruised the woodwork, but perhaps would have expected more.
Well, with all the goal to aim at, he chooses to hit the woodwork.
Samuel Umtiti. Now Jordi Alba. Rakitic on the ball. Vilhena. Robin van Persie now. Excellent challenge. Given away by Busquets. Is he going to punish them here? On the ball, Luis Suarez. And the pass weighted by Suarez. goal for Barcelona, a goal for the Blaugrana. Can they be stopped now?
Well, in this replay, you're going to see a 2v1 against the keeper. How does that happen? He'll be asking his defence why he was left exposed. Nothing he could do.
Well, a second goal for them here. It's with Berghuis. Suarez, given away by Barcelona. On the ball, Luis Suarez. And on the ball, Botteguin. Rakitic cutting it out. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Vilhena. Haps with it. Tony Vilhena with it. Now in possession, Haps. Well, can he make this move count? Running with the ball confidently and dispossessed. An attempt like that, never likely to trouble the keeper.
No.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. You just don't expect to see Luis Suarez fail, Lee, delivering here.
Well, Derek, he's had a stormer, hasn't he? Scored a goal. He's certainly troubled all the defenders around there as well. I think there's more to come in the second half.
It's... And they commence the second half. It's Barcelona in command of the fixture at the moment. Sergio Roberto. Messi. Van der Heyden with it. Vilhena. Robin van Persie now. And attempting the through ball. Well, every attacker will take issue with a decision like that, but onside, I think the officials got it correct.
Well, you run the risk when you play on the last defender, and he was so close to staying onside.
Sergio Roberto. Now Busquets. This is Vidal. Lionel Messi. And Luis Suarez in the centre. He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there, and you're right, it's just gone past the post.
Vilhena. Very clever defending by Ivan Rakitic. And Messi. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. And now Coutinho. And now Lionel Messi! And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch.
Well, let's take a look at this replay. The difference between a good player and some of the best players is they don't need to take a touch, gets his shot away, first time, nothing else matters but concentrating on that ball.
Has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Eric Botteguin. Tony Vilhena with it. Barcelona have given us away. Ivan Rakitic. The Blaugrana have given the ball away. Now, what can he do here? Opportunity it is. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Rakitic has lost it here. Sergio Busquets. Rakitic on the ball. He's given us away. Lionel Messi. Clattered away. Throw in forthcoming for Barca. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Now here's Arturo Vidal. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Sam Larsson. Vilhena. Now in possession, Haps. Lionel Messi. Eric Botteguin. Sergio Busquets. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Arturo Vidal. So it's going to be a goal kick here. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. With Toornstra. Given away by Busquets. Well, let's see what he has in store for them. Now here's Piqué. Nelson Semedo. Now here's a precise Vidal pass. Up a dead end, alas. Given away. There's incision for you, courtesy of Arturo Vidal. He knows how to finish to devastating effect. Luis Suarez with the goal.
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
Let's have another view of that goal. Been a gulf in quality tonight, but you've really got to give them credit for the fact that they haven't let up at all. Nikolai Jurgensen. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Can they convert? Splendid save from the keeper, danger averted.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react to that, but you have to praise his reflexes there.
Vilhena. Given away. Will there be a tangible end product? Nelson Semedo has it. Messi. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And in with a real chance. Only the keeper to beat. Wonderful block. steered out of play, and a throw-in coming up. And a substitution in the offing. Lionel Messi, attending to his defensive chores. Well, let's see, does he mean business? And Rakitic! Well, really, that would be meat and drink to most goalkeepers.
Yeah, goalkeeper fully in control there.
Giving the ball to the opposition that time. And now Suarez. Rakitic. And that is offside. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Theme emerging of wasted possession. Barcelona moving the ball swiftly and finding themselves in a promising position. Careless once more in possession of the ball. We have entered the final minute of normal time. Rakitic has lost it here. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Now, what can he do here? Crossing possibilities. Not far away at all with the volley.
Well, to catch it like that, you've got to have really good technique, and oh, so close.
Running towards goal, one man to beat. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, we're going to see the replay. The goalkeeper won't want to see this again. He gives the ball away. Still a bit to do, to be fair, but it's his fault.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Well, that's all for this game, and Barcelona off to a flying start. 3 points from their initial match in the Champions League.
Well, it's everything you want from the start of match one. Good, strong start. That result will give everybody confidence, especially the players. Well done.